There we go. We had a bit of a hiccup with the live stream here, but we should be good.
We have another result announcement. Winning the boys youth 800-meter run is Elijah Woodall with a PR time of 2:32.
It is the same. We missed those 800s as Lucas Fouts went 2:05.1, and Elijah Woodall of the youth division went 2:46. And here we go. This is the final heat of your girls' high school. And oh my goodness, round 14 seconds there.
Elizabeth Bembo in at 14:36, and Rebecca Rubenstein 14:51. Natalie Kochieka at 14:75.
So there's your results for that heat. And then that's your overall results there. We have Bree Noel in 12:45, Taylor Kim in 12:83, and Kiara Holmes in 13:01. So that was quite the performance there. All unattached athletes. Wow. So really shows you she was locked in there.
Lilia Maximune in 5 from Palatine, Kaya Bates.
So here we go, heat 1 of 7 of the middle school 100. We have Aaliyah Green in 1, Addison Sir in 2, Violet Holly in 3, William Izukumu in 4, Kaya Mate in 5, Isabel Hoang in 6, Elizabeth Lebo in 7, and Gabby Denny in 8. And it's quite a blanket finish there. Let's see who got that one. And it was Alea Green. Look at the results there. That's your results. 13:57 is going to win this section here. And then 13:65, 13:66, 13:68. What a tight field. Quite the performance there.
Is Violet Holly at 13:68. So that's 3 close finishes for second, third, and fourth place. Now let's move on to the heat 2 of 7. All from Palatine Pack.
So now we are on heat 2. We have Madigan Martire in 1. I'll have Roycroft in 2. Julia Smith in 3. Katie Silvo in 4. Juliana Medina in 5. Lila Soliki in 6. And then 7 there is Elliot Jordan, and then 8 is Ava Sorokin. And it looks like it's Juliana out in front there. Juliana Smith.
Katie Zabo and Juliana Medina.
So your top 3 for this race are going to be Juliana Smith, Katie Sasbo, and Juliana Medina. It's going to go 14:16, 14:37, and then a quite tight finish there for the bronze and silver in 14:38.
In lane 1 from Palatine, Brianna Stoffel. In 2 from Palatine, Nadia Saibun Huang. In 3 from Palatine Pack, Sophia Papson. In lane 4 from GYTC, Lena Ozera.
Here we go. We have quite the field here. Seth. Ooh, stand up. Wow, somebody must have been twitching on the line there, but we have the most thorough starter in the state, Scott Freelander. He's not going to let anything slide. And he's going to give up. Oh, no, it looks like there's a problem with the gun and not with the athletes. So they're going to try and figure out that there as we chill back. Oh, they're doing some runouts there. Quite interesting. Okay, now they're in the set position. Here's the middle school 100 meters. And it seems to be lane 3 there is in the lead. Let's check these results here. So we have the winning time in 14:65. It's Sophia Popson. And then it's Zoe Zarabah in 14:92. And then Alexa Campos in 15 flat. And that will round out your top 3 for this heat.
1492, Alexa Campos, 15 seconds. Nadia.
Start. All right, let's get a great race going. Trying to get a shake after this, and seems to be starting in a few minutes here. Having a great meet so far. Um, oh, and they're off. It appears that lane 7 and 8 are in the lead, going all the way. with lane 8 finishing first.
Mila with an official time of
Mila
14:30.
Mila with the time of 14.3 seconds. Amelia Grisby with a time of 14.68 seconds. And in third place, Ariana Schmid with 15.33 seconds.
Down in 8th place, Madeline
Let me get
Gonzalez
that
from
shake,
PR
baby.
1788. And in lane 8
Yep.
from Palatine Pack, Chriselle Dulay.
But the high scores already ran. They're gonna go into the set position very soon. They're getting into the blocks here. And this is quite the mixed field between North Shore Pack, GYTC, and Palatine. And we have some standing start people here, quite interesting. And they're off. Let's see who, and oh my goodness, it's lane 1. Lane 1 is obliterating the field. This is not gonna be close. Oh my goodness. Wow, and that's going to be, looks like high 13s, low 14s there. Let's take a look at these results, and it's Collins Williams in 14:29, and that's going to be another sub 15 clock in there in second place. And then we have Chrisley Dule, comes out in 15:10. These are quite even heats there, but dude, Williams left everyone else in the dust within the first 30 meters, and it wasn't close. I mean, her top speed there didn't really carry her, but she had a great acceleration at the blocks.
Middle schoolers setting up at the blocks right now. Taking their time. Guys, leave where I should get food in the comments. And they're off. Lane 2 in front, and lane 2 finished first.
Reese Hickman will clock it in at 14:73, followed by in lane 6 from North Shore, Maria Pascual Martinez. And in lane 7 from North Shore, Maya Saitlin.
And they're off. Looks to be lane 7 in the lead, leaving everyone in the dust. She's going to get there and finishes with lane 2 finishing second.
clocking in at 13
Maria Pastoria Martinez with an outstanding time of 13.95 seconds. Lisa Aver in second place with a time.
And now we will move on to the girls' 100-meter youth dash. The youth girls 100-meter dash. And then Everly Rant at 1594, 1659, Kalina
That was
Merchant.
your first heat of the
Kennedy
youth
Pierce with
100 meters for the girls. 1589 is going to take that win. Then 1594 and 1656. It's going to be
18.18. All places, second through sixth place.
Kosininsky is going to take that in 1589.
And here we go with Heat 2.
Many standing starters here, so let's see how their acceleration is out the blocks. And it's a pretty even race off the bat, and it's still a blanket race right now. Who is going to take that? And it looks like it's lane 5, as you know. Oh, no, but it's lane 4. Here comes lane 4. Oh, it might have been a lane 7 on the outside there just to get a little sneaky with it, but let's see. And it's going to be Emily to take the win in 17-16 for the youth. And then 17-20 is going to take second place in this heat, and Olivia Brady will take 17-29 for third place. And it seems like it's lane 4 there. Lane 4 is going to start separating, but here comes lane 5 there with the top speed. And it's going to be lane 5 to take that win on the edge there. Wow, what a race. It was quite, you could see now, that's quite the race that shows, dynamics between starters and finishers. You can see that you have people with great acceleration out the blocks, and then you have people who have that top end speed to kind of take that win at the end there. So it's going to be 1567 is going to win that heat there for Avery Gazon. Get ready for some blazing times here, as in lane 1 we have Thomas Donahue. He just had a great, phenomenal freshman season here at Deerfield. He went on to take the freshman indoor 200-meter record, and he's going to show off his 100-meter abilities here today. I mean, I believe his PR is 11.6, so he's going to be quite the game. And then next to him is Evan Gandy, another person who just had a great season. His PR is 11.52. And then this is quite the field, I'm not going to lie. It seems like 11-1 is the class of the field here. So let's see what they can rip. But, my dark horse is going to be Thomas Donahue for this race. Hopefully we can see something here in the mid to low 11s would be pretty good. And you can see here such an experienced field. They're so still. And they're off. And let's see. And oh my goodness, the Blake could finish right now. But oh, and look at that diamond edge, dude. Look at the way that thing's shaped. And it's going to be flying for this time. Let's see what they come through in. And let's see. And oh, it's going to be Fletcher in 11-2. And it's Coleman in 11:29. That is quite the close race there. I wonder what lanes they were in there for that because that was a close race. And then it's gonna be, let's see, Gandhi finishes in 11-6 there, and let's see the rest of this field. I believe all this field got almost under 12 seconds, which is great. Thomas Donahue was last place there in 11:99, so we had a whole field under 12 seconds here. That is great for the early summer.
Norbert Zitch. 4 from Palatine Pack, Brennan Wright. 5 from Elmhurst Track and Field Club, Justin Canali. In 6 from Suburban Speeders, Rated Adea. And in lane 7 from Elmhurst.
And it seems like they're going to be going into the blocks here. And that was quite not much time, but look at them. And it's looking like lane 6 there. Wow. Or lane 5, my fault. Lane 5 looks like they got that. Let's take a look at the official results here. 1181 for Justin Kano. Let's see. Ooh, so he's the only one to break 12 in that. But he did beat out quite a few people in the first heat. So let's take a look at the compiled results there. And that does put him 7th overall. Sneaking past. Let's see. So Fletcher's still in the lead with 11:28, and then Coleman in 11:29.
Akinyemi and Gabriel Jackson. Lanes 3 through 6.
And it looks like it's going to be quite a small field, just a few athletes, but nevertheless, they still could drop solid times. And they're off, and it looks, oh my goodness, and it looks like it's lane 7 there, flying down the stretch. And let's see what the official results were.
Unofficial winners, rather.
Okay, so 12-1. That is quite solid for the smaller field here. Gabriel Jackson in second in 12:34. But your winner will be praised, so, give him some praise for that win of the race, to be honest, because that was quite the good execution there.
Middle school, and youth.
So we are now on the middle school 100, and look at these. These are some big, fast middle schoolers. So I'm hoping to see some 11s. That would be nice to see. What a good race there. And look at that stride. He just pulls away from the field immediately. Look at that. Oh my, that's going to be close for a sub 12 finish. Let's take a look at the results here. And it's going to be 12:64, not as close as I originally thought. But he just strided away from the field with that long, loping, like smooth stride. And he really was unchallenged throughout that entire race.
Keenan Wright in fourth at 13:71. That's a PR. And then down in seventh place with 14:10 a PR time. That's Christian Evtimad. Here's the field for Heat 2. In lane 1 from FSP, Aiden Zamar. In lane 2 from FSP, Christian Lubrano. In lane 3 from FSP, Tyler Sinise. In 4 from GYTC, Miles Shiaib. In 5 from Palatine, Kodai Tasaki. In 6 from Palatine, Cree Gibson. In 7 from Palatine, Eric Bochenik. And in lane 8 from Palatine Pack, RJ Oroso.
And they're off. And it looks like that's lane 5, just blowing out the field. Oh my goodness, he opened up that huge gap. That looks like it's going to be around 12 mids, 13s low. Let's see, somewhere in that range. Let's take a look at the results here. And 13:29 Tasaki. Wow, what? That's just like a textbook, 100-meter top end race. He just pulled away from that field as the meters went by. So, I mean, he had a solid start, but he really, really pulled away there in the end.
Now for Heat 3. In lane 1 from Palatine, Red Sola. 2 from North Shore Pack, Parker Waltz. 3 from Palatine, Evan
Oh,
Maluski.
let us stumble up the blocks there. As they do sort of run us, he's got to adjust some things, it looks like.
6, Scott Lease. 7, Sonnenschein from North Shore Pack. And then from Palatine, Andrew Scott in 8th.
And oh my goodness, and it's the North Shore athlete in lane 2 flying down this home stretch, but don't sleep on that. But he's going to pull away here. It looks like it's going to be 14 mids, maybe 14 highs. 14:64 is your official winning time for that from Parker Waltz. Once again, another race where you just watch the kids pull away, but he did get a much better start than the rest of the field. I don't know if he was more of a start guy or top end guy. You can't really analyze that just by watching the race when he's running solo like that. But, you did see, I mean, he got the field from the start, and that's imminent, but, you really want to be good at the top end side because you can always get a better start, but top end is harder to teach. So, he's in a good spot right now.
3 from North Shore Pack, Tyler Grover. 4, Lucas Anderson from FSP. In 5 from North Shore, Lon Wood. 6 from North Shore, Andrew Hayoun. 7 from FSP, Jace Astrides. And in lane 8 from Palatine Pack, Stephen Jr. Pierce. J.R. Pierce.
And they're off here, and it looks like, oh, and it's lane 5 and 6 there. Now, look at the North Shore athletes moving. That looks like it's going to be another 13-second race, if I'm not mistaken. 13:43 for Tyler Grover. Oh my goodness, and we have us. They've been given at the same time. Andrew Hoon and Tyler Grover have been given at the same time, and it looks like it was just Tyler Grover barely, just slightly there. So let's see.
Youth, middle school, high school, boys and girls, please report to the start line at this time. We'll now move on to the boys' youth 100-meter dash. This is heat one of four. In lane 5, that's Easton McGrain out in front, followed up by Derek Green. Those two will take it. Easton McGrain at 15:35 and Derek Green at 15:84. Easton McGrain's time is a PR, as so is Elliot Cruz in fourth place and Angelo McGurran in fifth place. Lane 1, GYTC, Josh Bubis. In lane 2, from Palatine Pack, Alexander Yoshimura. 3, Dan Stevens. 4, Zach Denny. 5,
Here
Kaden
we
Lucinski.
go.
In lane 6, from North Shore Pack, Sebastian Redigan. In 7, from Palatine Pack, Ashton Riordan. And in lane 8, from North Shore Pack, Tyler Weiss.
And we have, it seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 athletes here. First three lanes soon to be empty, and we have a lot of standing starts, which is interesting. And it's obviously you see those first three lanes there are separating themselves, and oh my goodness, you can see where the strength and oh wow, looks like it was lane 6 there, came out with the slight dub. What a race!
15:20, followed by Sebastian at 15:34, and Zach Denny at.
So it was Caden Mizuki in 15:20 was your winner for that race, and now this is your field for this heat.
2 from Palatine, Shivan Tenkar. 3, Odie Wagner. 4,
I'm gonna put my bets here on Earnman just because FS Performance Lakers are such a good team, and the 5-year-old obviously oldest in the field. Looks like we're having some more issues with the gun here, but they're gonna make it work.
Your attention, please. We are looking for somebody in the girls 4x100-meter relay middle school to check in. Sophie Kobiels. Sophie Kobiels, please check in for Palatine Pack for the girls 4x100-meter middle school relay.
And it looks like they've got and they're off. Wow.
And they're off. That's heat 304. Out in front is Yuma Kudo in lane 7.
Yeah,
And it looks like
Europuro
Charlie Inman will be
is
in second
cooking
place on
in
the
lane
other
7
side.
there. Looks like it's going to be right around 16 seconds. Let's take a look at your official results. In 16:31,
and then with 17:48,
solid
Charlie
race
Inman.
there from him. Yuma Kudo is your champion for that heat in quite a dominant fashion all the way out from lane 7.
Here's the field for Heat 4. Owen Montague, Gabriel Para, and Gideon Gomol, 3, 4, and 5.
And they're off, and oh my goodness, it's the lane 3 and the lane 5 show.
Gideon Gomol.
Wow, and it's lane 5's going to pull away here. You see, he just has that speed endurance. He has the strength over lane 3, and he's able to take the win because of that. So let's take a look at the official results here for that race. 16:96 will be your winning time for Gomol. And, you know, you could see that was kind of a textbook top speed race. He got out with the best starter in the field, which was lane 3. He got out with them, and he was able to pull away there just because of his strength endurance. So we're going to move into the 4x1 here. They're combining everything into a single heat. So that's why you might see some blowout races here.
The girls 4x1
100-meter relay.
1 of 1 combined middle school and high school.
And it looked like it's going to be GYTC with the lead. Palatine's getting dropped. GYTC has a great run right now. They made up that stagger quick, and they're already on the bend.
GYTC making the second exchange. And it looks like they're going to make the third one.
And here comes UITC. It's going to bring it to the anchor.
UITC making the third pass, followed up by Palatine and North
And
Shore.
UITC's flying down the home stretch here.
Followed by Palatine
And then it's going to be Palatine, then North Shore, and then North Shore again, and then Palatine.
Meanwhile, let's read the results from the boys 100.
Let's take a look at. Oh, the results are going to be fragmented here, but it was UITC for your winner.
It's a PR time. Winning for the middle school is Travis Gatsford, 12:64. That's another PR. And winning in youth, that's Caden Mosinski of Palatine Pack, 15:20. Now on the track is the about to be on the track will be the boys 4x1. But winning in the girls 4x1 high school is Palatine Pack, 5680. And winning for middle school is GYTC, 5490. Zone 1 is ready.
They're taking a look, making sure every zone, every exchange zone is good to go.
This will be the final call, girls 1600-meter run. Final call, girls 1600-meter run. First call, boys 1600-meter run. First call. Zone 2, are you ready yet? Zone 2 is clear. And zone 3 is clear. Let's get this race going.
I'm going to leave it to starter Coach Friedlander. And he is. And they're off. Who's in the lead? And that's North Shore immediately taking the lead there. And let's see. North Shore is going to hand off with a huge lead down the home backstretch. They're on the backstretch. And that's Performance Lakers in second there. But North Shore is dropping this field, and they're already on the bend. And look at, they have the little guy moving down the bend there. And they're going to come to the home stretch as in the lead.
North Shore coming down the stretch.
Oh my goodness, and it's not even close as North Shore is going to take this race in around 58 seconds there.
This will be the second and final call for the boys 1600-meter run. Second and final call. North Shore Pack will take first at 58.91 in the middle school 4x1, followed by FSP at 106.72, and then Palatine Pack at 131.86. And that's the 4x100-meter boys middle school relay.
And it now looks like we're on the women's mile.
the first call for the girls high
And it
school
does look like they
200 meter
did
dash. First
combine
call,
all the
girls high
results
school
here,
200
so
meter
let's
dash.
see. As you can see, Coach Friedlander there is explaining where you need to do on the waterfall, as this is the 1600-meter run and not the full mile. And they're going to stand up.
And they're off. It's the one of one in the girls 1600-meter run, combined middle school and youth.
And they're off, and this is going to be
Wearing
quite
number
a
one for
big
Palatine,
field
Jason
here.
Mares. Wearing number two from Palatine, McKenna Fox. Wearing three, Regina Riegler. Four, Zoe Ganas from Palatine Pack. Wearing number 5, Meta Divineni of North Shore Pack. Wearing number 6 from North Shore, Bryn Burkemper. Wearing 7 from Palatine, Eliana Sanchez. Wearing 8 from North Shore, Noah Turnbull. Wearing 9 from North Shore Pack, Ellie Zucker. And wearing number 10 from North Shore Pack, Brittany Sloan. Number 11 from Palatine Pack, Madeline Maluski. Wearing number 12 from GYTC, Madeline Christensen. Wearing number 13 from North Shore Pack, Annabelle Choi. Wearing 14 from Palatine Pack, Kaylee Leone. Wearing number 16 from Palatine, Samantha Chavez. And 17 from Palatine, Charlotte Jayland.
And that's your field for this girls' mile. And you can see there, it's not even close. I mean, it is. They're only they're only a few meters in there.
Middle school and high school.
They're at 550 meters. They're coming up at the 600-meter mark, and that's gotta be like a 5-meter lead, and the lead is extending with 1,000. What they got 1K to go, and you can see there you have the lead field. There you have our leader, and then you have the chase pack. As we have the North Shore athlete, and then we have four Plainfield Pack athletes chasing her down.
High school and middle school 200-meter dash. North Shore is out in the lead. That is pretty slow.
And that is
Followed by Palatine Pack. That's 800 meters to go as we approach 3 minutes into the race. Brittany Sloan coming up the backstretch.
And you can see here that's Sloan in the lead. Sloan still is holding the lead here, has been leading the whole race. But you can see the chase pack now thinning down to just 3 Palatine Pack athletes. But they are closing in on Sloan, and Sloan either needs to pick up the pace or be ready to be swallowed up by the pack. And this is what happens a lot of the time when you have athletes go out too fast. And let's see what they come through here to hold on to the pace for sub 6. They need to be come through in under 4:30, and that doesn't look like it'll be a problem. But that's Sloan's. Sloan's lead is fading. And oh, look at the playing field pack, chase pack there. The chase pack is catching Sloan going to the final 400 meters. And it's going to be anyone's race here. We have 4 athletes going into the final 400 meters. And Sloan is still in the lead. Sloan didn't let herself get swallowed up by the pack. And you can see it. They have noticeably picked it up. And Sloan, I'm surprised by this. I really thought Sloan was going to get swallowed up by the pack there. But Sloan is holding the lead. Sloan is extending the lead just a bit. Oh no, but you can see the 3 playing field Palatine pack athletes are still holding on. Oh, and now you're gonna see a move on Sloan. Sloan's gonna lose the lead for the first time in this race, and she's gonna get passed by 2 athletes. But you can see she is responding, and we have 200 meters to go in this race. And Sloan's gonna make another move. And Sloan is staying in this race, which is quite shocking. You don't really see this often, and now it's gonna be whoever has it in the final 100 meters here, coming down the bend. And it's coming into the home straight, and it's Sloan. Sloan is right there. Sloan's on the shoulder. Can Sloan take this? And oh my goodness, it's hit number 10. It's hit number 10. Look at that kick, and here goes Sloan. Is Sloan gonna run out of real estate? It's not even. No, my goodness, 5:46. Oh my God, what a race! That was quite the negative split there. I wonder what their final 400 was. That was race of the day. No doubts about it. There is no official results for this page. But 5:46.36 is your official time. Sloan and 5:46.93. Dude, Sloan did most of the work in that race, and they didn't even come through that fast. They didn't come through at 5:45 pace, and that was a monster close there in the end. That is one of the most entertaining middle school races you might ever watch. And you get to see, textbook, you have Sloan. Sloan tried to go out and run away from the field, but you had that Palatine pack, chase pack there, and they eventually caught her. Sloan was able to hold on to second place with a final surge in the last 50, but what a race. What a race. And they're off for the mile here. This is the boys' 1600-meter run.
School and high school.
This is both middle school and high school. And oh my god, it's the GYTC athlete out in front already. Whoa, wow, this is going to be fast. My apologies for no clock.
For the girls' high school and middle school 200-meter dash. Final call, girls 200, middle school and
It looks like they're out in around 36 seconds.
For girls 200-meter youth. Girls youth 200-meter dash. First call.
And it's going to be, wow, it's the GYTC athlete out in around 70 seconds. And it looks like he's going to solo this field. Now, this is similar. This is very, I would say, some would say this is similar to what Sloan just did in that mile. But if you look at how the race is panning out, there is no chase pack, and they're not nearly as close as they were to Sloan. So he does have a real chance of running away with it, as there's no real chase pack that it seems to be coming through. And he could run away with it. He's 600 meters in. He's only got a K to go.
As the sun is shining down on Adams Field, we can see Joseph Sittler rounding the north curve and coming down the front stretch. He has 900 meters to go.
As that was just said, Joseph Sittler is your athlete there in front from GYTC. And look at him going down. He's got 800 meters to go.
2.5 minutes in.
He came through and right around 227, 226 there. So, you know, he's on a real pace. Maybe he could rip a sub 450 here if he can hold on to his third lap. I will say this is not as entertaining as the girls' race was. You know, that was just one of the races you love to see. You know.
Here are the final results for the girls' middle school 1600-meter run. In third place with a PR time of 5:50.90 from Palatine Pat Kate Kazmers. In second place with a time of
And it's 600 meters to go for Sittler.
Sloan, and winning the middle school girls 1600-meter run with a time of 5:46.36, Palatine Pack Kaylee Leone. In the girls 1600-meter youth, winning it will be Samantha Chavez with a PR of 5:47.72. Joseph Sittler going down the front stretch here as we make it to the bell lap.
And they're coming down on the final lap. And it's Sittler comes through in around 347-ish is what he came through, 1200 in. So, you know, he can still crank out something pretty fast. Let's see if we can get under the 5-minute barrier here.
Joseph Sittler entering the back stretch.
Now he does have a contender for us for sub 5.
Still making the curve.
And he is moving, so he has only 230 meters left to run, it seems. And he's going to hit the 200-meter mark now, and it's 200 to go, and you got to see him open up. He doesn't have anyone pushing him. This is going to be an easy win for him. Let's see. He's at 430 right now.
As Joseph Sittler is rounding the final bend, he has only 100 more meters to go.
And 100 meters to go, just the final straightaway for Joseph Sittler. Here comes Sittler, and he's just cruising down this finish line. Let's see what he can run here. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and it looks like he's gonna be barely. Did he barely get it? It looks like he barely got it. Did he get it? Did he get it? That was really close. That was a really close. He might have gotten sub 5 there. That would have been a great race if he could have gotten it. He got out a little fast in around 70 seconds, but just misses it by flat .12. Oh my goodness, brutal. Brutal. Brutal for Sittler there, dude. 5 flat .12. That could have been a great race. Yeah. It looks like they're loading up the next heat here of the mile. So let's take a look at this field. Dude, 5 flat .12 is just a brutal, brutal thing to happen.
Now on the track is heat 2 of 2 of the boys 1,600-meter run. This will be combined middle school and youth.
So this is the combined middle school and youth
On the
there.
track, wearing number 2 from North Shore Pack, Johnny Dorff. Number 3, Alex Kim. Number 4 from Palatine Pack, Jack Consort. Number 5 from North Shore Pack, Kellen Chester. Wearing number 6 from Palatine Pack, Andrew Scott. Wearing number 7 from North Shore Pack, Omar Syed. Number 8 from
And there's
Palatine
your
Pack,
field.
Nathaniel Lee. 9 from North Shore, Hosea Yoon. Number 10 from Palatine Pack, Jimdi Abube, Jimdi Ukachuku. In lane number 12, Arthur Pagnato from Palatine. 13 from Palatine is Pavel Selin. 14 from North Shore is Zubin Gedish. And 15 from North Shore Pack is Zaid Akbar.
And you can see it's two athletes there in the front. It's going to be, and look at it. It looks like it's playing field packed to take the lead.
High school, middle school, and youth boys 200-meter dash. First call. Boys 200-meter dash, all levels.
And you can see there, it's the Plainfield pack, Palatine pack. My apologies. The Palatine pack athlete there is taking the lead. He's 600 meters into this race, come through a 157, and he's gonna do much similar, but not as aggressive as Joseph Sittler did in this first heat. I really wish, it'd be more races like the girls' race where it was a lot more competitive, a lot closer going into the final stretch there. But
At this time, we would like to make a call for all triple jumpers to start warming up. Triple jumpers, you may now begin warming up. Going around the south curve with 750 meters to go is Jack Consdorf, followed up by Johnny Dorr and Alex Kim. Consdorf, Dorr, and Kim 1, 2, and 3 after 2 laps.
So just said there's Jack Constor. It just stated there by Robert that he is our leader from Palatine Pack, and you can see he's already starting to strain, and he's on this third lap. This is where you really have to push the race, and you can see he's pushing. He's putting his head down, and he's got 600 meters left to run. And let's see. Ooh, but you don't know. This North Shore athlete back here could cause some problems going to if he can close it now, but it doesn't seem like it. This is a massive gap that Consor has opened up over the last 2.5 laps, 2 3/4.
Jack Consdorf is coming down the front stretch here with 450 meters to go.
And it's all Jack Consor.
And
let's see, it's going to be a lap. Let's go at 407, 406, 409, 410 is when he comes through. Let's see what he can rip here. He could run something pretty solid actually. He could run on the 520s. If he can close hard, he can run the 520s, maybe the 530s.
Again, triple jumpers, you may now start warming up. Triple jumpers. Warm-up time is now authorized.
And it's Jack Constor. And he's got 200 meters left to run, but what did I say? The North Shore athlete is closing hard. And oh my goodness, he might get hogged down out for leading for the. Oh, but you can see he opened up. Jack opened up there, and it's over. He's going to put it in the grounds. Wow. 100 meters left to run. This race is all but his. It's his. It's his race. Johnny Dorr did almost get him there. That was interesting. Now he's got to swing up to lane 2. What? That's so annoying. But 5:31, it seems like, was that official time. So that's quite the race there. Let's see what the official result was. It looked like it was around a 5:30, 5:31. I think they have to let most of the other racers finish here, but what a great performance. 5:31 flat. 5:31 flat. So that's a solid race. He ran that 100% alone, 100% solo. John woke him up a little bit there at the end, but pretty much a solo effort, which is quite impressive.
Looks like that's Nathaniel Lee that was our heat leader. He just crossed the finish line.
There's your official results for the second heat. That's your top 3. Johnny Dorr in second place. Nathaniel Lee was your winner in the 5:31 flat. Alex Kim with a PR, nice little PR, 608.67, so 6.7.
We're about to begin the girls' 200-meter dash shortly. So all girls, high school, middle school, and youth 200-meter dashers, please make sure you are checked in and at the start line ready to run.
And now I think we're going to be moving to the 200 meters. one of the best events on the track because you really get to see, it's a sprint event, but it's not just who is the best start, who is the best acceleration, who is the best top end. It's like you really got to know how to run the curve really well, and you have to be able to perform coming off that
lane
fence.
one from GYTC, Milo Wade. In lane two, Tessa Gluek. In lane three, Manya Prabhu. In lane four, Bree Noel. In lane five, Kiera Holmes. In lane six, Hosea Kausinska, Palatine Pack. Lane seven, Rebecca Winkler. And in lane eight, Wayna Smith, Palatine Pack. And winning the boys high school 1600-meter run, Uzumir Muhammad, 5:23.13 with a PR. The start line is ready.
They're off here.
That's Bree Noel coming down the
Bree
stretch.
Noel is in the lead.
Holmes.
And oh my
Bree Noel
goodness, it's not even going to be close.
flies
Wow, wow, what a race there. 25,
and
it
that's
seemed
heat
like.
one. Let's move on to heat two. In lane one, Micaiah West from Palatine Pack. Lane two is Amaya Oroxo of
And that's going to be your
Palatine.
heat
Lane three
results.
is Sophia
Bree
Nishikori
Noel,
of
25, 1
Warrior
1 1.
Valley 5,
And Curry
Lily
Holmes
Jaglin.
in
6,
26:03.
Taylor
And
Kim.
then it's going
7
to be
is Gigi Ukachukwu of Palatine Pack. And in lane 8 is Leona Loiterstein of Palatine
and
Pack.
that is your top three there. Now we're moving on to the next heat.
And winning the boys youth 1600-meter run is Abel Stellan of Palatine Pack. 6:45.84.
What's up, Andrew?
In lane 6, that's
And it's
Taylor
lane
Kim
6. Oh my
and Lily
goodness.
Jaglin. Taylor Kim and Lily
Let's see what the
Jaglin.
clocking is going to be. It's going to be, oh my god.
1, 2, and
It's
3
going to be
officially.
25 minutes, seems. Let's check the official results here. Let's open them up. 26:53 is going to be official result for Taylor Kim is going to win that heat. And we still have two more heats to go. We'll see how the top three round out here. It does seem it's going to be front loaded, though, by heat. Okay, let's see this. And they're off here. Let's see what they can clock out. And it looks, oh my, and it looks like it's gonna be a GYTC in lane 3. Oh no, it's foul, it's foul time back in lane 4 there. They came off the turn practically together, but you can see as she pulls away from the field. Oh my goodness here. And it looks like it's going to be around 28 seconds, 29 seconds for that section. Let's take a look at the official results here as they come in. 29:36 will be your winning time for the Cohen. And then you can see that Sophie goes 29:83 of GYTC, both freshmen.
And in first place with a time of 5 minutes 0 seconds 12 hundredths of a second from GYTC, Joseph Sittler. To be more track savvy, that's 5:00.12. The fourth and final heat of the girls' high school 200-meter dash.
Let's take a look here.
In lane 2, Victoria Daniuk in 3.
And oh my goodness, it's all the way out in lane 6. Oh my god, she said catch me if you can. Starting out in the outer lanes has nothing on her as she is going to destroy this field. Wow. It's going to be around 28 seconds, it looks like. Now let's take a look at the official result.
We're going to now move on to the middle school.
Official result there says 28:65 for Fletcher. Wow. Fletcher's just got to be a fast name, to be honest. We got so many fast Fletchers. Fletcher is going to take that win in 28:65.
Also Palatine. 3, Madeline Roar, Palatine.
And that is your compiled results there. 25-1-1 from Bree Noel is the winning time, and in second place will be Holmes in 26:03, and then rounding out our top 3 will be Taylor Kim in 26:53. So now we are on the middle school races. And in this race is all these stacked middle schoolers. And here we go. It looks like it's lane 3, lane 4, or no, lane 3, lane 5 seems to be. But I think lane 3 is pulling away because it's Maddie Sir. And oh my goodness, she is just an athlete. Is able to run every event here. Let's see what I believe that was Maddie Sir. Yes. Maddie Sir, 27:52. What a race. Wow. Maddie Sir has been on a tear this year and is only going to continue it. So top 3 is 27:85. That is a fast cutoff. That is a fast cutoff. These are some fast middle scores here. 27s, 327s. That whole race was under 30 seconds there.
UITC in 4, Milo Sawicki of Palatine 5, Aaliyah Green Palatine in 6, in 7 from North Shore Pack, Rory Schreiber, and in lane 8 from Palatine Pack, Zoe Zaremba.
Okay, let's take a look here, and it seems to be lane. It seems to be lane 6 there. Lane 6 there was able to close the gap, and lane 6 is pulling away. That is Aaliyah Green. We saw her earlier in the 100. Oh my goodness, wow.
Unofficially in Heat 2. Aaliyah Green with a PR time of 28.75 as Isabel Perez, another.
So let's take a look at the official results here. 28.75 from Aaliyah Green will win that, and then the top 3 cutoff will be 29.35 as we have Isabel Perez and 29.28, and we have Fulton in 29.35.
Sophia Papson of Palatine, Juliana Stoffel of Palatine will be in 2. In 3, Anaya Robinson of North Shore Pack, Addison Suror, Elizabeth Lebo, Alexa Campos, Madigan Martire, Sophia Cobiels, all from Palatine Pack, will occupy lanes 4 through 8.
And they're off. Let's see here, and it looks to be lane 5 there that's made up to stagger the best going to the home stretch. But it's Elizabeth there is taking that, and look at her pull away from the field. But don't forget lane 8. But it's gonna be lane 5 there. Let's take a look at the official results. 29-49, Elizabeth Lebo will be your heat champion. And oh, you have Sophia there in the second position, sneaking in 29.99.
5, Harper Steinecke. 6, Juliana Smith. 7, Nadia Sabunhang. And in 8, Elena Dumke. Looks like that's Juliana Smith out in the lead.
And oh my goodness, that's Juliana Smith is dropping the field. Look at that running. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It's right around 29, 30, 31 seconds right about for that performance. Let's take a look at the official results. Official results here. 30.52 for Juliana Smith. And that's going to take the win there in this heat 4 of 7. They still have 3 heats to go. Let's see how this field goes.
All runners in this heat, heat 4, came in with personal record times. Congratulations.
And they're already starting.
Heat 5 of 7, Jane Wayne coming out, and down the stretch she goes.
And the clock here seems to be a bit slow, but look at another textbook race. The 200 separates so much more than the 100 does, and you can really shows who has that speed endurance, who has that strength in the last 100 meters of the 200, as you know,
And
you have to be able to
Shane
run a
Lane
good
will
curve,
win
but you
Heat
also have to have
5
the
with a
strength
PR
to
time
pull
of
away in the
30:41.
straightaway.
In Heat 6, we have Kinsley Elder in lane 1 from GYTC.
That's your
In
fifth
2,
result. It's going to
Lisa
be
Avery
Wang
from
to
North
win it
Shore
in
Pack. 3,
30.4. Then
GYTC's
Amelia
Annabelle Ozuric.
30.8. And it would
In
Dule in
4, from North Shore
32.45.
Pack,
That's going to be your top
Annabelle
three for
Latino.
this section.
5, from Palatine Pack is Anna Zavadia. Eleanor Merrick will be in 6. She's from North Shore Pack. Penelope Barron from Palatine Pack will be in 7. And in lane 8 from North Shore Pack, Leah Sullivan. While we're waiting to begin this heat, here are the results from the girls' 200-meter dash high school division. In third place with a PR time of 26:53, Taylor Kim. In second place with a PR time of 26:03, Kiara Holmes. And in first place with a time of 25:11, Bree Noel. This will be the final call for the boys 200-meter dash. Final call, boys 200-meter dash. All boys 200-meter dash runners should be at the start line at this time. Thank you.
Let's take a look here. And they are cooking on the bend here. And it looks like it's lane 2 with a slight lead.
Is leading it down the stretch. Lisa Aver of North Shore.
Lisa Ayler is our leader, but both GYTC athletes are coming down, but it's going to be there. It looks like it's going to be about 30 seconds for that. Let's take a look here. 30.13. So beating out quite a few athletes. 30.41 also, which is another second place finish that we saw earlier today. So these athletes will actually sneak in the higher places than from Heat 6 than they would have rather ran, based on that heat. So that's why you always, you want to have compile results.
In 7 from Palatine Pack, Christina Kilchitska. And in lane 8 from GYTC, Annabelle Road. Annabelle Road looks like she is.
And it looks like Annabelle Road. Look at that separation there. That's where you show the strength at around 75 meters to go. And that's when you show the strength. But as you can see, she's getting closer and closer to the finish. That's going to be a 29 second sub 30 clocking, it seems.
That's 1 through 4 unofficially. Mila coming in at 29:34.
29:34 will be your official result.
30:51. Mila Grigsby 31:43 and Annabelle Road at 31:70. That will do it for the girls middle school 200-meter dash. We'll now move on to the youth level girls 200-meter dash. There will be 3 heats at this level. Here is heat 1. 6 is Karina Marcello.
Yeah, Vertreba is in the lead in lane 6 there, as just stated. And she's just going to continue to pull away. You know, this is a common theme. It's a common theme here in the 200 meters, as we've seen today, as the athletes just continue to pull away there in the final bend. So, you know, coming off that bend, they just use the slingshot method, and whoever has the better top end, whoever has the better strength to hold it down is usually who will come out on top in these types of races.
36:37. All four top finishers with PRs. Congratulations.
Here are your results.
Palatine pack runners. In lane 1, Alexis Parra. 2, Shayna Temkar. 3, Bella
That's your
Samuels.
results
4,
there. It's going to be
Erin
Nick
Wynn.
Treva in
5,
35:45.
6, Helena
And now we
Kaczynski.
move on to the
7,
next
Lisa
section.
Lawrence. And lane 8, Emily Samra. Coming down lane 6 is Helena Kaczynski.
And wow, look at that gap coming off the bend. Now, this is what you really see. This pure power just dominating the field. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. I really want to see this official time here because that was just monstrous.
Here's Heat 3, also comprised entirely of Palatine pack runners.
So this is going to be your leader now.
Julian. In lane 2, Emily DeJonkir. 3, Loudon Culbertson. 4, Madison Shager. 5, Zoe Schultz. 6, Emily Brennick. 7, Avery Kazan.
That's your results, and this is what I'm saying, Helena is going to win this from the second heat. That was a full 3 seconds faster than the winners of the previous section. This is why you don't always go based off heat. You never know who could take the win there.
And Heat 3 is off. It looks like Avery in lane 7 is in the lead.
And it's going to be lane 7 there. Look at that. Wow. Lane 7 is just gap in the field. But this is a gap from the start. It's another similar thing. You see the raw power. And let's see what this is going to be. This is going to be even faster. This is going to be even faster. That's going to be even faster than the last two. 31:35 is the official result. This is why you don't go. You can't judge it based off the heat sheets because we just saw that's going to be even faster than all the other previous races. 31:35 is going to be your leader right now, which is crazy. Thinking about it came from the final heat.
High school, middle school, youth, and open divisions.
So let's take a look at the compiled results here once they come out.
2 heats at the high school level, and here's Heat 1, Justin Canale of Elmhurst in lane 1. In lane 2, Beck Alex also from
That's your final results. Wow, it just got fat. You can see here she got second place in the final heat, and she got third here. That's what I'm saying. Don't sleep on these people. Don't sleep on the slower heats. Now here we go. It's gonna be Thomas Donahue. Is my sneaky pick for this, even though he didn't run great. Didn't run great in the 100. You're in 11:9. Let's see. Thomas Donahue is in this race. And they're off. Let's see. I wanna see this field here. This is gonna be Look at Thomas Donahue. Oh no.
Coleman.
Wow. Oh my goodness. 20, 20,
In Heat 1.
22. Oh my goodness. That is flying. 22.5. That's going to be your official results. It's going to be Fletcher. Fletcher's going to go for the 1-2 performance. He's going to take first and second. And with Coleman, Coleman's also going to take second. He's going to be a double silver medalist today. And let's see where Donahue finishes.
And wearing number 7 is Gabriel.
Thomas Donahue, 24.35. Not bad. And you can look at here, Canal was in the 23s there. That was a very solid 200 meters. And, I don't know if you can, I don't think anything's going to top that 1600 meter race or that 800 from earlier from Fouts in 205. But the sprints are not too bad. Okay, let's see.
And here we go with Heat 2. Rounding the bend and in the lead in lane 4 is Evan Gandy.
Wow, look at Evan Gandy. Evan Gandy, what a race. Wow, Evan Gandy is destroying this field. It's gonna go close, but he has got it. What a race from Evan Gandy here. Let's take a look at that. Wow, wow, 23.53. What a race and a PR. Great day for Evan Gandy. He also ran decently well in the 100. That is crazy. What a performance. Let's see where he places overall. He's going to get 4th overall behind Caleb and Kai and Fletcher. So that 200 meters was quite solid today. I mean, you can't. I would say this is pretty even. 22.5 and 11.2. I mean, the 22 is obviously better. But I would say based on how we've been seeing the day going, I'm not surprised by 22.5 as our winning time. Let's see here. Now this is the middle school boys.
All right, it looks like Travis Gaspard is out in front here.
And look at he returning from the 100 after dominating. He's going to destroy in this 200 as well. Look at that long, loping stride. Beautiful, beautiful race there. Let's see. That looks like it was in the 25s. 26.01 is your official result. Let's take a look at that. Gaspard, what a race. 26.01. Literally won by an entire second, which is, extremely dominant.
From GYTC, Miles Scheib. In 2 from North Shore Pack, Parker Waltz. 3 from Palatine Pack, Cree Gibson. 4 from Palatine Pack is Keenan Wright. 5 from North Shore is Evan Peralta. 6 from Palatine, Kodai Sasaki. 7 from FSP, Jackson Grimes. And in lane 8 from FSP, Tyler Sinise.
And it looks like it's gonna be lane 4 and lane 6. Or no, 4 and lane 7. That's gonna be your leaders, but you can see lane 7 just pull away as we've seen many, many times here today. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This looks like it's gonna be around 26s. It looks like it's gonna be 26 mid, this is my guess, 26 high. Oh no, 2701. He will take the second place position. Second place previously was 2702. So this winner, Tasaki will move into the number 2 position overall.
In lane 1 from Palatine, Jet Rofton. 2 from Palatine, RJ Orozco. 3 from FSP, Aiden Zamar. 4 from GYTC, Yanmai Olaluba. 5 from FSP, Lucas Anderson. 6 from FSP, Christian Lubrano. 7 from Palatine, Red Cicola. And in lane 8 from Palatine, Zachary Alvarez. Once again, we are making first and second call for all girls and boys, middle school and youth 4x400-meter relays.
Let's see here, and it looks like it's
Down the front stretch in
lane
lane 8.
5.
Imakudo, Colorado.
And it's Kudo. Kudo's going to defend his heat winning
Followed
like
up by
he did
Derek Green
before.
and Ethan McBrain.
31:53 is gonna
Zachary
be
Alvarez coming
the
in
official
at 31:53.
lane time
Lucas
here.
Anderson at 33:26. That's a PR. Yanmai Olalarua. PR
Where was Kudo? I swear
32
Kudo was
and
in. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's Zachary.
55.24
Zachary,
from FSC
apologize. You dominated your field by a second and a half. Now Zachary Samuels. Zachary Samuels will be one to watch here. Wait, and Zachary Samuels getting dropped. And it's Nathaniel Lee. Nathaniel Lee is dominating. The 200 meters is his event. Oh my goodness. What the hell? 28. Oh my goodness. He's going to dip under that. Looks like he dipped under that 30-second barrier by quite a bit. It's going to be 28:63. That is a solid performance there for Nathaniel Lee. And it's going to be Zachary Samuels got demoted down to third, 30.99.
In 4 from North Shore, Tyler Grover. And in lane 5 from Palatine, Scott Polite.
Oh, he looks fast. He looks fast. He is going to be moving. He looks very quick. Don't forget, this stream is run by Illinois Running News in partnership with Palatine Pack and all of the packs, including North Shore, Plainfield, and Palatine. And don't forget, any photos and pictures taken here at this meet for the media will be on IllinoisRunningNews.com. And they're off. And look at I knew he was fast. And he is cooking on this bend in lane number 5. Oh my goodness. Monster, what a monster.
Followed by Tyler Grover and Eric
24. That guy is a big middle schooler. Yeah, yeah. No wonder he can run so fast. He's a grown guy, you know. He's got those mature muscles. He's got that mature physique, and that's gonna take him pretty far here in his early career, in the early stages of his career. Here are your results. That's Tyler Grover, obviously, and 28:15 for that. So here is your top official results. Your champion for the middle school will be Gaspard, and that is 26:01. He is a whole second. On second place is Tasaki, and then Arson 27:02. And we are on the youth 200 now. Look at him go. And no, our North Shore athlete is falling behind as he is going to take as the Palatine Pack. So it's going to take that. Let's take a look at the official result. McCrane will be your champion from that. He had 32.14. And Sebastian will take second place in 32.76. And then Green will take third in 33.55.
Here we go with heat 2 of 3.
And already look at the separation from the performance Lakers But oh, look at lane 1 though. Our lane 1 athlete is going crazy there. And I really thought the performance Lakers athlete. I really thought Einman had it, but I guess not. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be close, but I think it's gonna be Kudo. Soma Kudo is your champion from that heat. Let's take a look here at the official result. 36-27 will be your official result for Soma Kudo. And then Charlie Inman will be 36-72, second place there for the Performance Lakers.
Lane 1, Angelo Marin. 2, Jayan Patel. 3, Kaden Masinski. 4, Owen Montague. 5, Alexandra Yoshimura. 6, Owen Astrides. And number 7, Zach Denny. That's lanes 1 through 7. E3 boys 200-meter youth dash.
And oh my goodness, look at him flying out in lane number 7 here. Oh my goodness. it's Zach Denny in lane 7 flying down. Oh, but he's being challenged. He's being challenged from the lane 3 out. Let's see. Oh no, is that? Oh my goodness, what a comeback there. Here's the official result for that heat. We had Caden in 32:35. That is flying, and Zach Denny in 32:85. Those two were the studs of their heat, and they stuck in there in the top. Let's see what the top rankings here. Let's take a look, and I think they snuck into the top athlete, the top.
We have 2 more events this evening. The 4x400
As they
relay
did. So you could see Caden snuck into second place behind the crane, and Denny snuck into fourth behind Sebastian.
Once again, for the banana 4x100 meter relay, please make sure you have composed your teams. Make sure you have made your teams in advance of the event. The last person in each team needs to know how to whistle. I hear some whistling already.
Okay, it looks like we're on the 4x4 here. Probably the best relay in track and field. Can't prove otherwise.
Middle school and youth 4x400 into one relay. In lanes 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8, Palatine Pack. Lane 2 is North Shore Pack, and lane 6 is GYTC.
Now, I personally have GYTC on this. If I'm being realistic, I think GYTC is gonna win this race, but you never know. Okay, here we can see
400-meter relay is underway. It is being streamed live, same with all of the previous events tonight, on the Illinois Running News YouTube channel. Once again, this meet is live on Illinois Running News on YouTube. And also, the results, once again, they are available on PalatinePack.com.
and that's gonna be Palatine Pack there and GYTC in second, but Palatine Pack's gonna come down. It's gonna be in the major lead here. Wow. Very first exchange zone. Let's see. 58, 59, 60. Oh my goodness. It's gonna hand off in like 62 seconds there. That is a 62-second plate, and GYTC has lost their lead to North Shore. GYTC has lost their second place to North Shore Pack. And if I had to guess, it's gonna be Maddie Sir on the anchor here for. If I had to guess, it's gonna be Maddie Sir on the anchor for for Palatine Pack here. They are just blowing the rest of the field out the water. But if we go back to here, second place, that's second place there. That's North Shore Pack. And you can see GYTC fell back to behind Plainfield Pack's second team. GYTC has to lock in. They cannot lose to a B team here. And GYTC thinks they're going to take it at the corner. There we go. They're going to take it at the turn. So now let's go back to the home stretch. Let's take a look at a home stretch here. This is Palatine. Palatine is continuing their domination here. They are well ahead of everyone else. Let's take a look at what this is going to be. This is going to be, a 205 split about, or sorry, 65 split. Let's look at North Shore. Here comes North Shore. North Shore is dying, and here comes GYGC. GYTC is coming back. They're going to catch, I think they might catch North Shore, to be honest. I think GYTC can take second place in this race. Back up to our leader. Back up to our leaders of Palatine Pack. That is going to be, they are flying down the backstretch there, and now their third leg is their third leg is approaching. Their third leg is approaching the. Oh my goodness, 150 meters to go for the third leg. Let's go back. This is a battle for second place between North Shore and GYTC there. And GYCT is fading just a tad. Now let's go back to our leader and Palatine Pack. Oh my goodness me. And then we're going Palatine Pack's heading into with a huge lead.
And GYTC, that's 1, 2, and 3.
And here we go. It's Matty Sir on the anchor. But look at GYTC. GYTC is coming for North Shore. North Shore's got to go. North Shore's on the anchor. They're on the anchor legs. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is gonna be tough. Now let's head back to our leader. I believe that's Maddie Sir on the anchor leg. She has had a phenomenal season, and she is flying, and she might, to be honest, she might lap this team here. The other Palatine. Oh yeah, she is. Okay, let's go back here, and North Shore has extended their lead on GYTC, but oh my goodness, and it's Palatine Pack's B team out of nowhere coming down, and here's Maddie Sir down the home stretch. Let's see what this 4x4 is going to run. 425, 26, 20, 28, 428. What a race. Here's North Shore. North Shore Pack's going to take second in this race. This is a solid showing from the new program. And then Palatine Pack's B team will finish there right in front of GYTC. So that was a phenomenal 4x4. All sub 5 there for that relay.
Palatine 1 and 3, North Shore is 2, and GYTC is 4.
There's your official results as we have plain Palatine Pack with 428.28, then North Shore Pack in 444.58, then Palatine Pack's B team in 448.1, and then GYTC in 453.96 there.
458 is North Shore Pack. That relay team is Schreiber, Burkemper, Devin Enny, Pastoril Martinez. And in first place with a time of 4:28.28, Ganas, Moore, Kuzmeres, and Sarer from Palatine Pack. And here's the field for Heat 1 of the boys 4x4 relay. Lanes 1 and 7 are North Shore Pack, and lanes 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8 are Palatine Pack. Lane 3 is GYTC.
So here we go, second to the last event of the day. Because after the 4x4, we have a special edition banana relay, which, might be the most important event of the day. Here we go. They're about to start the 4x4. And they're off in the final athletic event, the final scored event here.
Heat 1 of the boys 4x4.
And look at Palatine Pack just bodying this field. It's not even close. Already, I want to see what he's going to split here. I wonder who's on this first fight.
Palatine Pack relay is the Palatine Pack relay team.
Wow, he is flying. He's at 52 seconds right now. 57. And he's going to hand off in around 60 seconds there. And look, it's the battle of the Palatine Packs there. And let's see what they do at the cut-in. They're going to follow the same order in the cut-in. Is he going to try and make a move? No, he's not. That's North Shore Pack in third. And then it's Palatine Pack again. And then it's GYTC.
And on the outside in lane 1 is Stambor.
And that, look at them battling out there. This is going to be a tight race for these two Palatine Pack teams. Let's see if North Shore Pack could get in there. Right now in the top 5, we have 3 Palatine Pack teams, which shows the pure dominance of this program. And then let's see what they can manage here. Look at him go. And they're going to hand off there at around 210, 209.
The second exchange, followed up by North Shore Pack.
North Shore Pack guys can sneak in that top two. Or maybe not. That's a huge gap. But Palatine Pack, but look at that lead.
Just under 800 meters to go.
And they've got 200 meters left to run in this third leg here. And he is grinding hard. Look at him. Look at him go. He is fighting for this, and he has opened the gap massively. He has cracked this race wide open and put a huge gap on the second Palatine Pack team.
And here comes Palatine down the stretch with 400 meters to go.
Let's see what they come at the 1200. And they're going to hand off. They're going to hand off right around 317 for 1200 meters.
The final exchange. And
North Shore is faded hard.
About to make the exchange.
But here's your leader.
Has run.
Here's your leader here for this.
Making exchange for
Oh my God! And look at Faust. Oh my goodness! Oh my days! He's gonna. Oh my God!
We can see Palatine.
Lucas Faust might hawk him down. Look at him go! He's not. I don't think he's wearing his signature glasses. That's always dangerous. Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, look at him go. He ran 205 earlier today, and he's gonna have a massive cock down in the 4x4. Oh my God, it's coming down to it, and he woke him up. What the hell is this? I've never seen somebody shift gears like that. 423, 424 is what that looked like. And now let's see if North Shore Pack can hawk down this Palatine Pack right here. If that's what it's looking like. It's going to be another close finish. These 4x4s are full of amazing finishes. There goes North Shore Pack. It looks like that was a 446 about. Now let's take a look at these official results here. They are not out yet. But I really that was quite the 4x4. I really thought Lucas Faust was going to get that, but he just had, the other guy had too much in the tank. I believe I wonder what that split was.
Banana trophies for the top two teams in each division.
Banana trophies for the top two teams. This is high stakes here.
Meet management is irrespectful of you. So please leave your team before you leave this evening. Thank you.
Now let's see what our banana 4x1s are gonna look like. This is gonna be something a spectacle. You don't get to see this anywhere else. You don't get to see. Last time I checked, they don't do banana relays in the Diamond League. So if you're asking me, I'm saying this is better than the Diamond League, to be honest.
Gentlemen, the banana 4x1 will not be timed. We're just running this for fun.
So that's going to be your banana 4x1 lineup. Let's see who they have in there. And if I'm going to be honest, look at Carson Vittorio down there, dude. I know he's excited for this banana relay. You know why? You know why? Because you know what? I don't see the Diamond League or Grand Slam track doing banana relays. So if you're asking me, this is a better broadcast. This is a better system than the freaking Diamond League, dude. And let's see if we can get a clock in here for the banana relay. This probably be the banana 4x1 world record if I'm gonna be honest. Because the banana relay takes some skill that not all athletes can find. To be successful in the banana relay, you have to have both the strength and the running ability, but you also have to be able to scarf down that nanner, dude. Like you can't be the anchor, you can't be the fastest one on the team, anchor the team, and then sell because you can't get a banana down.
All right, 4x100 banana relayers. Here are the rules for the relay. You cannot peel the banana at all. But as you finish, the last runner needs to eat the banana and then whistle as they finish. Was that good? That good? All right, exchange zones, please wave your arms when you are ready to start. Zone 2 is set. Zone 1, are you ready? Zone 1 and Zone 3, if you are ready, please wave your arms. Zone 3 is clear. And it looks like Zone 1 is clear. We're about to get this banana relay started. All right, go ahead. On your marks, get set, go!
And they're off. This might be the most important event in track and field here. We're gonna get official clocking. Look at the I should have said it. I knew GYTC was gonna be a menace at the banana relay. I already knew.
GYTC and North Shore Pack have made the first 2 exchanges.
Wow, what a move. Oh, GYTC, but here comes North Shore Pack. Here comes North Shore Pack.
Relay teams. Here comes GYTC and North Shore Pack rounding the bend.
Let's see who's going to be your first banana relay champion here. Most important event in track and field. Hey, look at GYTC. Oh my God, they're flying down. They're flying.
And North Shore Pack. That's one and
now
two and three
now they gotta eat the banana. Now they gotta eat the banana. They've gotta eat the banana and they have to whistle. Let's see.
Remember, the last person has to eat the banana as they finish and then whistle.
Oh my, you don't see this in the Diamond League. And look at the team starting to rally up there. They know what's at stake. And it seems like Palatine got that.
Thank you very much.
And it seems like GYTC lost off the banana. We don't really know what's going on. There's no confirmation down there.
And we're just about to begin the second banana relay, which is 6th grade and younger.
And now they're gonna.
Runners are now taking the exchange zones. As a reminder, exchange zone judges, when your zone is ready, please wave your arms to acknowledge that your zone is good for the race. All right, zones, are you ready? Zone 2 is set. We're still waiting on zones 1 and 3. Zone 1 is good, and zone 3 is good. We good? On your marks, get set, go!
And they're off. This is the final race of the night. And it's the banana relay, the best event in track and field. Let's see who's going to get the early lead. It's going to be Palatine Pack 1 and 2 taking both positions. And look at Palatine Pack motor. That's Lucas Fouts, and he is flying. This is his third race of the day. Ooh, this relay is stacked.
Also in lane 2.
This is gonna be a record-setting banana relay.
The lane 7 relay team.
Lane 7 is flying. Quite stacked.
Palatine Pack heading down the final stretch.
And he is moving with that banana. Look at him run with that banana in his hand.
Palatine Pack moving with that banana. The last person in the race has to eat it as they finish.
Let's see if his lead was good enough to get him that lead in the meeting. Because we saw Palatine hawk down GYTC in the banana eating. He's got to get it down. And I think you can tell who our champions are.
What's that, can you repeat?
And I think that is it for the night. High school division for the banana relay.
Looks like we have one more banana race. That will be the high school 4x100 banana relay. I'm confirming, is this the last event of the night? This will be the last event of the night. Let's make some noise!
Yeah, make some noise for the banana relay. You don't see this in the Diamond League. You don't see this at Grand Slam track. You only see it here. Pack meets on Illinois Running News.
Exchange zone judges, please let us know when you are ready to begin.
Get ready.
Zone 2 is clear. Zone 3 is good. And we're still waiting on Zone 1. And Zone 1 is clear. We're good to start. All right, banana racers, on your marks, get set, go!
And they're off.
Palatine Pack making the first exchange in the southeast corner of the track. North Shore Pack getting up there.
And look at North Shore Pack go. But
Palatine and North Shore making the second exchanges.
And it's a three-man race right now. This could be anyone's. Now it might be down to the banana by the time we get to the end.
The final exchange, here we go.
And okay, this is a pretty big gap, but it's gonna come down to banana. Oh my God! Elena Bray is flying. Now it's down to
Remember, last
banana.
person,
They
as
are
they are
chomping
finishing,
that.
they have to eat the banana and then whistle. Well, that was nice.
Oh my goodness! And that's your banana relay champion.
Outside.
That was awesome, Robert.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for your assistance.
Are you still going, Nolan?
Here we go. That was the last event of the night. Thank you all for coming to another Illinois Running News live stream. Always a pleasure. Obviously, great day today. All the media can be found on IllinoisRunningNews.com. I want to thank our great announcer, Robert. I want to thank Deerfield for hosting such an incredible meet here at Adams Field. And all the photos from this meet will be on IllinoisRunningNews.com, as well as this live stream will remain on the YouTube channel. So tune in. We have another live stream on the 28th. It's gonna be Under Armour Twilight. It's gonna be the sprint showcase. Don't forget to tune in for that. And that's gonna be it for the night.